yesterday, I came across two different kinds of collectors, and I thought I'd like, shed some light on this bullshit, where people have this mentality, First collector, right? Maybe I didn't approach the right way, I said, if I were you, try and skin. This is what he said, I quote, "Yeah, that's banging, that's banging, I love this fragrance, banging, banging." This is the problem, right? So if you're going to collect that mentality, you are only going buying off the flipping opening note. Just remember, guys, opening note is not everything. I'm getting sick and tired of people saying, I bought it based on opening. By that logic, then you go out of the goal just based on the first 5 seconds. No, no, no. You got to get people time, a chance, It's giving a random analogy out there, but same as fragrance, give them time, you know. Don't write off a fragrance just because the opening's dead, Most of my best fragrances, the dry down is where it articulates and shines the most by far. Now, onto the second geezer. Second geezer said to me, I have Clive Christians, Creed. Feels like I'm more of a flex. Then he says you're going to be like this future inspiration for the fragrances for people out there. But then again, do you know what I've realized? The ignorance in those comments, because how can you come to me and say about future, but you're rocking Clive Christian? I'm sorry, but with all due respect, some of my followers out there, you know who you are. I'm blessed for you guys, for my day one support. Not everyone can afford a Clive Christian. You got to be realistic, The average consumer is not going to go and fucking spend £400 to £500 on a fucking Clive Christian. So I just thought I'd shed the light on these two different kinds of collectors. And unfortunately, those the second one especially, is the kind of collector, he's never going to be giving dupes a chance. And I think, dupes need to be given a chance. They have their place, Lashed out. I'll see you next one, guys.